Hi, I'm Steve at the Carmichael Workshop. Today I'm going to make a stand for my headphones, and I'm also going to tell you how you could win an X-Carve or a gift certificate in the Inventables Easel Power Hour Challenge. So Inventables is hosting an Easel Power Hour Challenge during the month of June. In case you didn't know, Inventables is the maker of the X-Carve and the Easel software that's used to design projects and send them to the X-Carve. All you need to do to participate in this challenge is just use their Easel software to design a project that can be carved in 1 hour or less according to the simulator's estimated time in the Easel software. You don't even have to make the project. For prizes, Inventables is giving away some gift cards and an X-Carve. The deadline to submit your project design for this contest is July 1st, 2018. I'll include a link in the video description below to the Inventables webpage that has all of the details about the Easel Power Hour Challenge. Good luck! I'm going to be one of about a dozen judges for this contest, including other makers you might know like Ben Ueda of Homemade Modern, Paul Jackman of Jackman Works, Dylan and Molly of Wood Brew, Johnny Brook of Crafted Workshop, and Evan and Caitlin. I'll include links to all of the judges' channels in the video description below so that you can check out their channels as well. Since I'm a judge, I can't enter the contest, so today, as an example, I'm going to design and make a stand for my headphones. So let's get started. I've already designed these cutting templates for the headphone stand, and I'll make this available over on my website at thecarmichaelworkshop.com. Basically, this project consists of two parts. The first is the base that has a mortise to accept the tenon that's on the upright piece that's shaped like a music note. And also there are two partially drilled holes to accept some headphone adapter plugs. And on the upright piece, I'm going to hang the headphones on the top up here. And down here, there's a little oblong hole where I can insert the wound up cord to keep that nice and tidy. So let's head over to Easel and I'll show you how I would design this in Easel, and then we'll carve it out over on the X-Carve. I've logged into Easel and started a new project. The first thing I do is give it a more descriptive name. So I'm calling this Headphone Stand. I'm going to select my material as walnut, and the bit I'm using is going to be an 1/8 inch straight cut bit. And here you can see the cut settings. And I'm just going to set a board size to 12 inches by 6 inches by 3/4 inches thick. I'm going to click the icons button and I'm going to search for some sort of music note. That looks like it'll do, so I'm going to click it and it imports it into my project. I'm going to delete the one I don't need and then select the single note, and I'm going to make it 10 inches tall. I need to change the shape of it a little bit, so I'm going to click the endpoints button, and then that way I can drag all the points around and adjust the shape of the music note. This tool is very handy because you can just reshape the whole icon that you import into what you need. I want this to be not as wide because I need to cut it out of that 6-inch wide board. So I'm just going to keep fiddling around with this until I get what I need, and I'll be right back. So here's the final shape I ended up with, and I'm pretty happy with that. So now I'm just adding a tenon to the bottom of the music note that will get glued into the base. It needs to be 0.75 inches wide, and it's going to go about 0.5 inches into the base. I'm going to just drag that up to the bottom of the music note and then select both of those and combine them into one shape. I'm going to switch over to the cut tab, and I'm going to tell Easel that I want to cut it all the way through the board. I want to cut around the outline, and now I can just select it and I'm going to drag it down toward the board there. And now I'm just going to add a oblong hole that I can use to store the headphone cord, and it's going to be 1.5 inches wide by 1 inches tall with a 0.5 inch radius, and I'm going to rotate it 45 degrees. Cut it all the way through, And I'm going to tell Easel just to cut on the inside around that shape. And I'm going to drag it down there into position. That's it for the design of this music note. Now I'm just going to select all and rotate it and fit it on my board. Over on the right, we can look at how it's going to cut out of the board. And then we can click on the simulate button to see how long it's going to take to cut that, which is about 26 minutes. Now I'm going to add another page to this project, and I'm going to design the base. I'm just going to grab a square, and I'm going to make it 6.5 inches wide by 5.5 inches tall, and give it corner radius of 1 inch. Switch over to the cut tab and tell Easel to cut outside the shape and cut all the way through the board. I'm going to drag it down, and I'm going to position that shape at the 0, 0 coordinate. And then I'm going to grab another square, and I'm going to make that mortise. So it needs to be 0.75 inches square. And I'm going to switch over to the cut tab and tell it that I want to cut about 0.6 inches deep, since that tenon is 0.5 inches. And then I'm going to drag it to about the location I want it. That tenon on the music note is a little off to the left a little bit, so I'm going to position it in that location. I'm going to select a circle and make those 0.26 inch diameter circles, and this is going to be for the 1/4 inch adapter. I'm going to put it about 3/4 inches from the side, and then I'm going to cut it about 0.5 inches deep. And then I'm going to copy and paste another one, and just for symmetry purposes, put it on the right side in case I ever have 2 of these adapters. And again, I'm going to position it so that it's about 3/4 of an inch away from the side. I'm going to select all the objects, deselect that outer rectangle, and then I'm going to align those objects vertically. And that's it for the base. I just need to slide it up and get it inside that board where I can get it cut out. Over on the right, you can see what it's going to look like when it's cut from the board. And I'm going to click the simulate button, and it's going to take about 22 minutes for this part. So that's a total of about 48 minutes for the entire headphone stand. So let's go cut it out. Well, here's the finished headphone stand. I like how it contains the cord, and there's a place to store this 1/4 inch adapter. Overall, this project took about 48 minutes to carve, so it's a good example of an Easel Power Hour project. If you'd like to make one of these headphone stands and you have a CNC machine, you can copy my Easel project from my Inventables profile. Otherwise, if you'd like to use a scroll saw or some other tool, you can download my PDF cutting template from my website at thecarmichaelworkshop.com. If you'd rather just buy one from me, check my Etsy store. If you'd like to enter the Inventables Easel Power Hour contest for a chance to win a gift card or even an X-Carve, I'll put a link down below to the Easel Power Hour contest page, and I'll also put a link where you can create a free Easel account and get started on your design. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe and click that notification bell. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.